Alright guys, this is Redtarget and I want to welcome you to episode 14. And I think I mentioned in a episode before that my son was in this big square box I have made with all these chests and called it, say, hey, it looks like a warehouse. I got up this white wool and put the lettering up here, and I got some jungle wood fence posts, sort of like, I guess, like a billboard type thing. And I was thinking about taking some red wool and putting like a one square border around it and then filling the back of it with red, so it kind of, I don't know, stands out and has my color coding. But I only have two wools, so be a while before I get that done. But I was going. This is more of an episode to sort of tell you what, what I've done here lately and what's going on. Like this iron farm, it's not producing a whole lot of iron. You're gonna have to build something. I guess on a, I guess if you're on a, not a, on a server and people were logged in all the time, maybe and so it was up and running all the time, it might do a little better. But this thing has to be much larger than that to get the kind of iron you really want out of it. I have gotten some iron out of it, but most of my iron has just come from mining. Uh, so hey, let's walk inside right quick, and I'll show you some changes I made, and we'll get going here. Uh, this beacon here has moved around several different places. I've used it, but I decided maybe I want to stick it right here because I've been doing a lot of work right here, turning this into really into a base. And you'll notice the sugarcane farm that was right here is completely gone, and it is actually, maybe I can go down it, maybe I can't. It's actually down under here, and I want to little bit, I have it exposed to glass. So if you we'll walk back outside and take a look, and I have a watermelon farm right there stacked all the way down. Thought I had it. Yeah, I have it opened up. We'll run down there. Oh, yeah, that was slick. So anyway, let's see if I can pick one of these up so I can demonstrate something. So there's ice blocks all along here, and like when this thing is on one of those etho hyper hopper timers, and so it makes all these pistons go, and then I have a little bit of delay, and like this pistons go and these pistons go, and so the drops just fall down to right here. Obviously some of them fall to the side or what have you, and then they go into here. They just go down here as quick as they can, and I got a dispenser and one of those item elevator things that goes up, and so it's taking it back to my main inventory. I'm eventually going to put a little pumpkin farm, so that whole thing in the top, that's interesting. That whole thing that's on top of the roof of the warehouse, that's coming down, and so I'll just have the pumpkins and watermelons will be down here. And this is me figuring out a water flow. We'll run back down here right quick and I'll show you, which I think I've done it a little higher up now. I got some ice in right here, so water's going to flow down and then turn left. I was fixing to say right, and go all the way to the end. That's going to drop right into that water flow you guys just saw. And basically everything is built on this side of the warehouse hit this water flow and then go all the way across, and then eventually it will all flow back across here and into this hopper system, and then go into here. So like I'm gonna bring all my little farms and build them as sections into here. So like I got this smelting array. Well, what I'm gonna do is, instead of having the deposits go in here in the future, I'll have it come out here and hit this little water. I was gonna say water slide, but whatever you call it, and water tray, not tray, whatever. Anyway, it's a conveyor belt. and it's just gonna run down there, run across, and come back up. And I'm hoping because everything's on ice, you know. I mean, as long as it gets over there and back up. I mean, if that stuff is coming from the oh shoot, sugarcane farm, you know, in 5 minutes, this shouldn't have any problem. So I mean, that's not been going that long, and it's doing good. And of course, that's just from the pumpkins from above. So, and then this, I've been going in here and like, yeah, I've been, yep, is it backed up? Yep, that's it. So I hit the wrong one, didn't I? Yeah, yeah. I've been going here as I get time and turn these into full melons. This is gonna fill up real fast, so I'm just gonna go down there. Eventually, when that fills up, I'm probably just gonna break the redstone going to the melon farm and just let it just be sitting there. I mean, I can always turn it on anytime I want to. I'm fishing that this is a slot for the chicken farm. I'm gonna bring that chicken farm that's out there. It's coming in here, and it's automatic. So any of the eggs, the cooked chicken, and the feathers, they'll get shot out in here and get sorted into the system. The cows, I'm gonna try to do the same thing, but I'm not gonna use that design. I'm gonna look back. I was thinking either that, you know, something like Tango Tech or something that Zoomer made in the past, something similar to that, and then that'll go in a pen over here, and then do a similar design for some pigs, and then down, I think down the end is I'm gonna try to put in like those sheeps that I can shear, not necessarily for sheep for food, but I might have one group of sheep for food and another group for shearing. I don't know yet. I'll work that out. I'm gonna tear this cactus farm down, and then it'll go on the other side over here and be incorporated into this water stream. So yeah, I've been trying to get things done. A lot going on. I dug out a lot under here and got this put in. As you can see, I tried to do something with the Enderman farm, and that didn't work out. So I'm just gonna build. Eventually, I'm just gonna build a regular Enderman farm, you know, with the pistons and all that kind of good stuff. Just when I get time, and at some point, we're gonna go over here and look at what I got going on right there. But yeah, and of course, up next is I want to show you some discoveries I've made. I've been trying to travel around a little bit, you know, away from my base to find some things. I really would love to find one of those ice places, and well, let's go with over here. And in a mesa. I mean, those two things are high on my wish list. There's the packed ice and the mesa biome, but you know, I don't know if I might be in this world the whole time and never even discover either one of those two places. So time will tell. Like I said, that's going to come down, and I have not figured out a good design for how I want to do my mob farm. I start and stop, and I've tried some different things. I don't like it, and I think this is coming down where it's at and getting shifted down to here. Maybe even. I don't think I can put it underground, so I think it has to be. I don't know what I can do. You know, if I don't know if I could put it underground and put glass on top and it still work, then that's what I want to do. Is like have it right here, and then I'm gonna make my little villager trading system down here in this corner down here. I think that's where I want that at. But for now, that's what I just wanted to, you know, I know you probably, you know, you're going to see some of these little odds and ends in my, you know, upcoming videos, and I wanted you to know exactly what was going on. I basically decided to pull everything down and try to get it, you know, as close to being inside, you know, either, you know, within the warehouse, you know. So, I mean, you know, this green glass, that's where the melons are, and then I'm going to put orange glass right here for pumpkins. So yeah, and then here's the sugar cane. I don't know why I use black. I just what I used to start with. Uh, yeah. So just slowly but surely, things are developing. You know, and I'll build, like I say, I'm one of those, I'll build something and it'll stay a little while and I'll figure out that ain't exactly what I wanted. I'll completely tear it down because, I mean, you know, that gives me all the resources or most of the resources back. And then I'll try to reuse that stuff into something else, you know. And, not, you know, like I built that other first item elevator I built, that was right here. So now learning how that works, I was able to recreate it over here pretty easy. And I didn't know this as I was building this. I put a block of ice right there. This is just regular glass. So, I mean, I don't have to double up and raise things up. The items just slide right across the ice so I can keep the water flow the same height. I did not know that. I do now. I still had some problems with, I've had a few, I've had some creepers and zombies and a witch and all spawned in here. And the only thing I can figure out is I didn't have any light right across these here. And I'm assuming that, you know, because they seem to always be at the ends down here. So I'm assuming they were spawning in up here. So I put a couple of torches. We'll see if that fixes it. But yeah, like I said, rambling on. That's about what I'm doing. Rest of the video, just, you know, some discoveries I made. And just check them out. Hey guys, Redtarget coming back at you. Hey, I didn't notice this before, and maybe I guess I didn't travel enough in my previous worlds. But like here, where this sand, this desert is right next to that first village I found back almost in my first or second episode. I didn't realize like there's this flat face right here. I mean, perfectly flat. You know, there's another one over there the same way. It's like the desert just was plopped in here, you know, like, I mean, look at that sharp corner right there. I don't guess I haven't noticed that before. I thought they kind of blended, you know, sort of like that over there, but that is weird. That's exactly, I mean, it's just like it was just caught, you know, right here on this part, there's a, I bet, well, is that probably a 16 by 16 chunk? I don't know. Just thought that was strange. I was walking around here looking, I was pillaring up to see if there was anything, you know. I swear I don't know whose video it was in. Maybe it was in Hermitcraft or one of the Minecraft guys. But I was watching the video and I swear one of them said that in 1.8 that, you know, to find a mesa biome, like biomes are tied together, and it could be, you know, if your area didn't have that type of surroundings, a mesa could be 10,000 blocks away. And I mean, that's crazy. Right before I had to quit recording there for a while last year, that was one of the last things that I come across. I mean, and I just thought, man, that is really cool. But I did some traveling earlier. I left my base. I got a horse and started to. And it's hard to travel, you know, because I got all these extreme hills, and I'm not playing on like amplified or anything like that. This is just regular old vanilla Minecraft, no modifications, you know, just a basic client, simple map, you know. And but I guess, you know, I didn't think about that in my little starting area, you know. It's all in extreme hills and then swamps. I must be completely surrounded by swamps. So I'm riding the horse, and I found some nice little areas. I found a covered roof forest, and so I'm riding the horse on top of the trees, and then come across some more extreme hills, and I'm going up these hills and trying to cross these rivers without, you know, losing the horse. And the next thing I know, I guess I got turned around and I wind up right back at my base. I mean, it was very weird. You know, I would have swore to you I did not turn around. But so I don't know what I did wrong there. It's like I got into some forest, and I guess I got twisted around on the horse and went back because I was like, man, here's another swamp, and it was the swamp that I started in. So I mean, I don't know, but I did find a couple of not a big area, just a small area, but I didn't get any this time of oh man, what's some tropical trees? Oh well, the jungle trees. Oh. But I thought about it after I was I've been digging, trying to get some sandstone and some of that kind of stuff. I thought, I didn't go any farther. I didn't look around to think maybe there was a desert temple. I mean, I thought, you know what? I guess there could be a desert temple out here somewhere. I mean, or I could be like, I could just walk over here to the edge of it and there be I bet there's lava right there. Yep. There could be a mesa biome right next to it. I thought, could it have been that close? Because because it's got all those other clay blocks that you could get without having that you could dig out. Is that something there? That's not, is that glass? Man, I guess. Oh, no, really, come on. Is that a temple? Is that a temple? That is crazy. It's a desert temple, but it's not in the desert. We'll walk over there. I just want to make sure this ain't something too. Like I'm looking up here, I'm thinking, is that a thing? Okay, no, that's not a thing. That is a desert temple. I mean, I'm not looking at that wrong. Did he just explode or something? That was weird. I swear I thought something like a puff. And look at the creepers. I mean, God, man, creepers. Me and creepers, we do not get along. Whoa. This is like a death trap, isn't it? It's a trick. It's a trick. It's a mirage. I was going to say something else. Yeah, it was a mirage. It is. It's a friggin' desert temple. Oh my God. It's a desert temple. There's a desert. Complete desert right there. And here's a desert temple. But it's not in the desert. It's over here in the grass. What kind of biome is this? It's in a plains biome. So there's a desert biome right over there. Big, huge desert biome right there. Big, huge desert biome. And there's a desert temple, but it's in the plains biome. I'd like to know if anybody else has seen that. It's just crazy. And it's not even sticking all the way out of the ground. It's kind of like halfway out and halfway in. Oh, I bet I don't have a torch. I come ill prepared. Very ill prepared. I know there's a trap or something down there. There's some chests. I'll tell you what. I'll cut and go back to the portal and go back to the base and get better prepared and come back and see if I can get inside those chests, and then we'll see what goodies is in there. Not that I'm going to do any is that like 3? Look at that. And I thought that was weird. Everybody sees that. There's 3 zombie villagers that just spawned in together. And I thought it was like a 1 in 20 chance, and there was 3 of them standing side by side. Yeah, it's just some weirdness. Oh, I hear him. My name is. They should just call him. Man, I hate a creeper. Hear him? He's hissing. Alright, there's the village. Where's the portal? Alright, you don't want to see me running across the damn desert trying to make my way back. I'll be back, guys. Yeah, you guys don't want to see me run from zombies, skellies, was that an Enderman, spider, and creepers. So I'll be back.